What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we're going to react to Invincible Season 3, Episode 3, titled You Want a Real Costume, right? I'm guessing this is where Mark gets his new upgraded costume that everyone online's been talking about. So that's pretty cool. Last episode, we all know what happens. Cecil basically was kind of gaslighting Mark into thinking that he's the dangerous one, but in my opinion, Mark has not really done anything wrong to warrant that. Yes, I understand how Cecil feels, but he has to understand Mark can kill whenever he wants and actually gets his ass handed to him because he doesn't want to kill anyone. So I'm really interested in watching this episode 3 and then episode 4 tomorrow. But before we get into it, if you want to watch my uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone. I have a free tier. It should be a good time and it'll help me dearly. But let's get into episode 3 now. Some somber music to start. Oh no! Oh, what is this guy? His guts spill out? And fire, dude. The heroes are here. Is this some like deep cut from the comic books, or is it just supposed to show us some villains fight because and do villainous stuff because they have no other choice? And it looks like that wasn't his guts, it was a suit. You got a real job. That's the worst. Rank goes up, need more money, new job, or they gotta go back to robbing banks. They were doing so good. Grand reopening. As soon as it opens, they're gonna rob it again. Eviction notice. It's funny, when they were working, their apartment looked really nice. With the skills that they possess, they should probably wear masks. Oh, Invincible's here this time. That was a pretty good cold open. Oh, his brother! Once again, it's a little boy. Oh.
We're leaving.
But I want to stay and watch.
I said, we're leaving.
Oh, Oliver.
And what have I said about flying in the house?
Mom.
What's the big deal?
I just want him to have a normal childhood.
He's not
Or
even
as
a human.
Normal as we can give him.
Like, it's not normal for him anyway.
I know you didn't ask for this.
Neither did you.
I won't let him hurt anyone else. Why do I have a
family.
feeling that's going to come back and bite him in the ass?
Eve? Oh my god, I thought that was you.
Oh,
Amber.
Amber's here.
I'll see you in class.
Uh-oh.
But Debbie and Oliver are okay.
Yeah, Mark
could be
rescued them
awkward.
from this Angstrom Levy guy. I should probably tell you something.
You two are dating. I'm happy for you both.
Aw.
I didn't want it to mess up anything between us.
I'm glad it didn't happen the next day, but
Comfortable, do you know what I mean?
I do, in fact.
Ooh, she's got someone new?
Go on.
I love girl talk. See, I like that. Good, don't hit them against each other.
It's not buried under a mountain, and it doesn't have a pool, but it's ours.
Okay.
Technically, the deed is in my
We're
name.
gonna Come on, I'll give you the tour.
It's so crazy to me, the friggin' 180 from Rexplode. I love it.
I really didn't remember my old room being so...
You?
Yeah.
So old, Rex.
I worked solo in our town, but it was all small stuff. Gangs, bank robberies.
So she was the friendly neighborhood superhero.
Rex and the Splosions. Rex and his exes. Rexplode and a bunch of other people whose names you don't really need to know.
It's a process.
I can't believe Kate chose to stay with the Guardians.
She's marrying the immortal.
You want to be closer to Mark, right?
Rex.
I thought you weren't such a jerk anymore.
Baby steps, E.
Yeah.
When are you gonna teach me how to fight? I've been practicing stuff I saw on the internet.
Oh, God.
This is so awesome!
Remember our deal. Thanks again for doing
That's
this.
so cool. I thought it was going to be
I'm glad
Mark
to
soon.
finally meet the little guy.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
Oh, my God. He's using that name?
Oh, jeez.
Can you give us a minute?
Yeah. I don't think you could use that name.
People are gonna hear that name or see that symbol
Yep.
and think of Dad.
I know. It'll be great!
Not on Earth.
It's gonna take a long time and a lot of work for everyone to forgive him.
Yeah. A very long
someday-
time.
It's time for a change.
In more ways
Oh,
than
he
one.
got him a suit
What's
too?
this?
A fresh start.
Oh, dope. Is this the iconic blue suit that everyone's talking about?
You look amazing!
Looks pretty cool.
He has no idea where we're going.
He is itching to fight.
Reminds me of another kid I knew.
When we're out in public, you gotta call me Invincible,
Yeah.
not Mark.
And you can call me Kid Omni!
Kids will be kids.
Is raining boys!
Oh, see, that's why you stay.
I thought we weren't supposed to use our real names.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I mean, you're the only purple kid in the world right now.
You either listen or you go home. Got it?
Okay, sorry.
Oliver. Oliver doesn't seem much like a listener.
Nolan wasn't a travel writer,
Oh, she's telling him the truth.
and he's not dead.
So all that stuff in Chicago, that was Nolan and Mark? And the new kid is from
Another planet.
Fly? I can barely jog.
She doesn't need you
I don't
to
wanna waste your time
fly.
with someone like me.
I know my powers make you uncomfortable, but they're part of me, and they always will be.
Yeah, there's nothing she could do.
I want us to have a relationship
Her dad is an
because I
asshole.
love you both, and I know that you love me too.
She's your daughter.
If you have to think about it. Ooh.
You're back.
Are you guys gonna mate now?
Your mom and I, not sure if she told you, but
It was awesome!
Whoa, that's not us.
I actually
How-
can't believe she told them who the kids were.
I once sold a house to a famous rock star and never told a soul.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Exactly.
Say it.
And Oliver followed me into a fight at Peyton Penitentiary and almost got himself killed.
What? Shit.
I wouldn't go that far.
But then we got home and I find out my mom told her new boyfriend my secret identity without even asking first.
Yeah, that's rough.
We're also here for you to depend on us.
Yeah.
Invincible.
Oh,
Oh my god, I knew some crap was gonna happen.
That was easier than I
These
thought.
guys? Been a while.
Who designed this piece of junk?
When are they gonna argue over who's the clone?
Hey, watch it! Took them long enough.
The old guard. They feel slighted that there's no Invincible and all the rest. Oh, that's the good thing about Duplicate. You don't feel bad killing them. This guy.
I don't think so.
Oh, shoot. Ouch. There he is.
Step away from the computer.
Who the hell are you?
Come on.
Holy crap! Mark's there.
Hold on. I don't want you.
He might be hurt.
Oh. Yeah. You can't keep that boy down, man. He's not human.
You guys are in big trouble.
Did school just get out?
Oliver hasn't learned how to not kill people.
Saving you.
I'm going after it. Go home now.
He's not going home.
You guys are in big trouble.
You're in big trouble,
Murder
mister.
children, but there's always...
He broke his jaw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
That's what happens when you're a bad guy.
No, Oliver. Again, he's not human, like... Oh my god. There's no cloning them now.
I didn't mean to kill them.
Oh,
I
get
saved
out of
you
there,
guys.
Oliver.
They're just stunned, Oliver. But I know you were just trying to help.
Oh.
I told you to stay away from my family.
Well, looks like you've been trying to hammer the family business.
See, Cecil just pushes it too far.
Why are you so mad? We won.
He's
I picked the bad
drenched in
guys.
blood.
You killed them!
So I tried to help you, and now you're mad at me?
Oliver!
Oh man, I knew this wasn't gonna end well.
You killed the guy who broke Mom's arm.
That was an accident.
So was this.
No, it wasn't.
Oliver.
That wasn't.
And most people aren't even special like us. They're just normal.
You sound just like Dad.
Because he's just like his father.
I don't know how to raise a kid like Oliver.
Forgetting about your mom, she did a pretty good job with you.
But Mark is half human.
That was before she outed my secret identity to her new boyfriend.
That's true too. That was dumb.
Who is he gonna tell? Who would even believe him?
I don't know.
You wash, I dry?
Works for me.
Good boy.
I understand. I won't do it again.
Don't quite believe him.
Gotcha.
What the heck?
Mark, are you okay? What was that?
Who was tracking them? Well, I guess we'll find out. Damn, they got them. Who is that?
Happy family.
Oh, I hate when I don't understand stuff. Green suit, yellow gloves. I could Google it right now, but I like being confused on these videos so you all could tell me in the comments. So I don't remember anybody else from the first 2 seasons that was dressed like that. And again, remember, my memory is horrible. So if this is someone that we've seen before, I just forgot, let me know in the comments. Even if it's someone deep from the comics that hasn't showed up yet, let me know, because I'm probably going to look it up after this video anyway. But my first takeaway from this episode and this season with Oliver is the one thing that Mark and his mom really have to get through their heads. And again, I'm not saying, like, I'm not agreeing with Oliver, but they treat him like he's a human. Like, Mark is half human, right? Oliver is 0% human. He's not a human. So when they say Oliver needs to grow up like a kid, have a normal life, this is a normal human child's life is not normal to Oliver's species. Because I feel like if you're on the planet Viltrum and you're a Viltrumite child, you're probably being prepped to fight. And his home planet, they grow up so fast that I don't even know if they have a childhood. So they're kind of teaching him something, like they're trying to nurture his childhood. I understand when you're born, you haven't had any experiences yet, but in his DNA, he's a Viltrumite. You know, so I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but they have to take that into consideration while they're raising him. Because can you teach an alien to have sympathy and stuff like that? As much as Oliver keeps saying he understands it, I feel like he is going to be more like his dad. And maybe eventually when he gets older, with his speed growth, he might, I feel like he's going to be stronger than Mark. I do have a feeling he will be. I feel like he's going to be a mini Omni-Man, though I don't think he can be that strong because he's not 100% Viltrumite. But he's going to be dangerous. And again, I haven't read the comics, so I don't know if he eventually like turns on his brother and becomes a villain. But I feel like he'd be almost unstoppable if he was. So that's kind of crazy. And then Debbie, I know she apologized to Mark, and that's good. They have open communication in their family, but she should have never told that guy who her sons were, like their secret identities. Like, you don't do that. And I know he's just a regular human. And Eve said, even if he told someone, who would believe them? I mean, you might not believe them at first. And, you know, if you were to tell a random stranger, you know, Invincible's real name is Mark and gives his last name, what's the chances that that civilian, one, would know who Mark is, and two, see Mark out like in person and know that is the Mark he's talking about, and then say, oh, yeah, that guy, if you put a mask on him, he kind of does look like Invincible. It's a little bit difficult. It's not like Bruce Wayne and Batman. Like Bruce Wayne, everybody knows who Bruce Wayne is. So if you tell somebody, I know for a fact that Batman is Bruce Wayne, you could Google, like pull up a picture or go to his building, like, and just say, yeah, you know what? You put a mask on Bruce Wayne, that's definitely Batman. I don't think at this point in time, they can Google Mark's name and have pictures show up. Because Mark isn't famous right now. And he wears a mask, obviously. Omni-Man didn't wear a mask, so that was a little bit different. But Oliver is the only purple kid in the world. So if he's ever out, it's impossible to be like, I don't recognize that boy. He can't be like the mini Omni-Man. You can't do that. So, but yeah, again, I think it was wrong of her to give up their secret identities, but great that she recognized it and apologized. And again, I don't know what's going to happen with Oliver. Again, he's not a human, so it's going to be hard for me to predict if he will change. The only reason I think he might is because he does love his mother so very much. Like, that was genuine what he said. I don't think he would want her to abandon him, and she wouldn't anyway. So I feel like maybe he will. Hopefully he does his training with Mark. I think what Mark also needs to tell this kid, and it goes back to, I think, what we all talk about. Mark, and I hate saying this over and over again, but he gets his ass kicked because he doesn't want to accidentally kill anyone. That's what he has to tell his brother. He should be like, listen, I know it looks like they're winning, but I haven't even mastered my powers yet. Like, the only reason why it looks like I'm getting destroyed here is because I don't want to kill them. It's going to be fine. I will figure out a way to, like, incapacitate them so I could bring them to prison. But you have to understand, I'm kind of losing on purpose. Like, that's really all Mark has to do to get through to Oliver, I think, in my opinion anyway. I think it would be an easy thing to talk to him about. I don't write these shows, and I'm not a writer, so maybe it sounds amazing to me and dumb to everyone else, but that's how I feel. And when are we going to see actual Omni-Man again? And I'm not looking for him to be in the whole season. I like the little cutbacks like they did, I think it was last episode or episode 1, where we saw a little bit of him in prison. Like, that was cool. Eventually they're going to break out. And again, I feel like it's going to be either in the post-credit scene of the final episode, or something's going to happen in the second to last episode, and he'll just happen to get there in the time to kind of help. But Mark was correct when he was talking to Oliver. It's going to take a long time for people to ever forgive Omni-Man, which they may never do it. But luckily for Omni-Man, he lives thousands of years, so he will outlive the people of Earth. So eventually, in 200 years, no one would remember, unless they wrote it in the history books. But another very good episode of Invincible. I'm really, really loving this season. The dynamic with Mark and his brother and his mom and Cecil and everything. I kind of enjoyed the Guardians getting their ass kicked. I really hope that Mark and Rex and them don't rejoin them, though I feel like eventually they will have to fight together. But I really do hope they do their own thing. So another great episode. But you guys let me know, what did you think of this episode of Invincible? What do you think of my thoughts, my reaction? Let me know down below. And again, who was that guy in the post-credit scene? I do not know who it was. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.